What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin. We are sitting at about $54,000 right now. The price went as low as $52,500 yesterday, and you are wondering right now, was that it? Was that the low? Are we done? Do we have more to go? I'm here to tell you that I think that was the low, you guys. I think that was the low. For the past week or so now, we've been talking about this exact scenario playing out where we get a daily low to close below this day here. Yesterday we did. We closed just below that yellow line, just below it. And I've been saying for the past week that that would either mark the low itself or it would mark a very close time frame for the low to come in. So if this isn't the low, in other words, it's very, very near to it, both in time and price. I wouldn't think that we go too much lower. I think the fact that we're very close to this prior low back here and we just closed below that daily low there, I think that gives us all we need. We do not have to go lower, but we could. You know, across the space, across the crypto space, I've noticed this kind of behavior in the fibs where a lot of things, they'll just take a dive, kind of a nosedive right to their 786, and then they bounce. They have a rapid recovery out of it, which isn't normal behavior, but it happens sometimes, and it's kind of like a sickness or an illness. It's like taking effect. It's spreading across the crypto space right now. This is a kind of behavior that happens every now and then, occasionally, randomly, across all kinds of charts, right? But lately in the crypto space, I've been noticing this exact behavior, just kind of like I would describe it as like literally like a virus. It's just like contaminating, or I don't know. It's spreading across all kinds of different charts. So I would have liked to see this go down, analogies or whatever that was aside. I would like to see this go down to the 786 just for that reason, but you don't have to, right? Perhaps Bitcoin's more bullish than we're giving it credit for. It was reaching for the 786. It couldn't get down there because there's so much buying pressure. Something like that could be true. But if we look at the RSI on the daily RSI, I mean, it could bounce right here. It would make more sense for it to get oversold, in my opinion. The 4-hour RSI would suggest that the price could go lower as well, so that could happen today as well. The 1-hour RSI is looking weak, so it wouldn't be too crazy to see prices going lower. I would neither be surprised that this was the low. Again, I'm calling for it today, but I wouldn't be surprised if it went lower, right? We could just as easily tomorrow look at the price. It's just a little bit lower, right? It went there real quick and then it bounced back up. If we do go lower than this price that we had yesterday, I would assume that we have a very quick recovery afterwards, so it's nothing to be scared of. On that note of fear, the crypto fear and greed index is sitting at 23 right now. Yesterday it was at a 22, last week a 29, and last month a 20. People are shitting themselves left and right across the crypto space. I know that there's a lot of people in the Discord that are having fun with this as much as I am, and I know there's a lot of people in the Discord and on the channel that have let me know that you guys are discouraged, man, and feeling it, and you're not certain of the cycle. And this is what it's like, man. This is genuinely right here. This little phase of time is what it's like, man. Every single one of these lows is when it hurts the most. And when people can't take it anymore, when they've had enough and they just want to exit and they don't even want to look at the charts anymore, that's when it rips. That's when it goes, man. After you've dealt with the months and months of brutality to the downside, it's not even that bad. This is a very tame consolidation phase, actually. I want to end the video soon, guys. I don't know if I have much more that I want to say. I've given you my analysis, given you my thoughts. We hit that $52,500 area. That was perfect. I've been calling for the past week, or at least the past few days. Been calling for more than the past few days. Been calling for prices to go below 54K, somewhere between 54 and 52K. And we hit that range. So if we go lower, it's going to be just by a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised at all. So much so, I would say I'm pretty 50-50 with it going a little bit lower or this being the low, but I'm more confident on this being the low than I'm not. So I am going to call for that being the low. Worst comes to worst, tomorrow we just have to wait again, whatever. And then I won't be the guy that called the low exactly within a 5-hour difference of it happening, but I can be the guy that kind of got it right whenever it goes. But who cares, right? It's not about being right or wrong anyways. But I am making the call. This is the low. I think this is the low. And we are on our way now, finally, to break out of this consolidation phase that we've been in for 6 months and begin our next leg up for Bitcoin and for the rest of crypto, onwards and upwards above $100,000. And I very much do mean that, because this overall, and shout out to Leaf for bringing this up to my attention if you're watching this one, my man. This is not an inverse. This is a cup and handle pattern right here. That's what this is. This is a large cup and handle pattern. It's beautiful. It's perfect. It literally is. And if you were to measure this cup and handle pattern, textbook as it says you're supposed to measure to the right side of the cup, and the breakout point would then be the trend line, the descending trend line of the handle, which more or less is right here. I'm putting it below just to be more conservative. If we have a breakout move and we meet the breakout target, which we don't have to meet it, we can fall short of it or exceed it, the minimum expected move would be up to about $120,000. I took this out of log, so anybody who's like, you can't do that in log, I already took it out of log, so it's not in log right now. I think you can. I have seen chart patterns play out, measure moves and all, even in the log scale, but when it comes to larger stuff like this, I would agree. I don't think you can. I would wonder even if this were, it doesn't even look like a cup and handle in this. It kind of does. I see the resemblance, but it doesn't look like it as much. You know, here your measure move would be still somewhere I think Bitcoin's going to go, and maybe it does, but a lot higher, right? Man, there was something I wanted to do before ending. Maybe we can just look at this real quick. We can look at the ribbons. Look at all the bright colors and some of the darker colors, I guess. 54,000. Nice weekly constriction in the ribbon there. Daily looks like it fell off a cliff. That's not so good. So there's really nothing in the ribbon to go over. There was something, man. There was something that I wanted to go over, and I'm not remembering it. Oh, yes. So the measure move was like 120K. I wanted to see if there was any fibs up there matching that area. Yeah, 128 right there. 100 to 128. So I absolutely expect that on this next move up, we are going to see prices not only above 100,000, but significantly into that $100,000 territory toward 120K or higher. I'm in favor of that or higher number. So that's what we have to look forward to over the months to come. And likely, I would think by the end of the year, if not very early Q1, by the end of the year, I think Bitcoin will be above 100,000. 2024 will be the year forever that Bitcoin broke above $100,000. I very much believe that. And I think it starts here, man. I think that was the low. I think that was it. And that doesn't mean that we're going there right now today, but we're going to be working our way out of it, right? And then maybe toward the end of the month, we can get a breakout, or sometime next month in October. That's when things will get really exciting. But for now, name of the game is recovery. Maybe we even chill a little bit and then recover, but time is definitely on our side. I think that was the low. I got nothing else to say. So if you like the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. This triple bottom, this Mr. Hat's calling this a diamond pattern. I don't know what to call it. Trident of truth, whatever, where you've got your three prongs down here, whatever it is. I could see it being a diamond. I just don't, it's not what I identify as diamonds, but maybe it's a type of diamond. I don't know, man. Whatever. But I was looking it up here on the pattern site for Thomas Bulkowski, and this is what I've known diamonds to be, right? It's like these shapes right here. He doesn't actually even give a diagram. Oh yes, he does right here. Something like this that actually kind of looks like a diamond. I don't even know if that is a diamond, but that's what he qualified, or that's what he illustrated it as. Mr. Hat's showing that this is a diamond pattern here, something like this, right? And that's basically what we have here on BTC. It's a very similar pattern. So whether it's a diamond, whether it's a cup and handle, whether it's just a massive bull flag, whatever it is, all of them, in my opinion, suggest that we are at a bottoming phase. We're at a low, and we are going to see things recover here very, very soon. This three-pronged kind of bottoming formation is something that I've seen across in my time doing technical analysis. Seems to work out a good bit of the time, and yeah, so anyways, I got nothing else to say. If we're at the low, cool. If we're not, a little bit lower, it's not anything to worry about. And I would definitely expect that the price starts moving up over the next weeks, over the months. This is it, guys. We've literally found the low. Congratulations, good job. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.